We're back in Canada. This is the Animated Wrestling League Strong and Free, coming to you from the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, the AWL Battle Zone. Welcome! And we are starting off with a true international superstar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under high-speed rules. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from wherever, weighing whatever, representing the Wrestling Street, Orange Cassidy.
As we take a quick look at the rules for the high-speed rules match, 5-minute time limit, 1 fall to a finish, no count-out, false count anywhere, no rope break, DQs in effect, and a tie equals a loss for both wrestlers. This man, Orange Cassidy, loves the idea of the high-speed rules match because it means, well, frankly, doesn't have to work very long. 5 minutes maximum. On a night where we're going to have not one but 2 high-speed rules matches, we'll run down the card for the evening as soon as... Actually, we're not going to have time once the match actually starts. May as well do it now. In our main event tonight, Project Titan will defend the Canadian National Championship against the debuting in Canada, Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd. The title on the line, Sammy Nix versus Hook. In a rank on the line match, we will determine the next challenger after Oban Nanza for the Grand Championship. Shynron and Hiroyuki Shota in high-speed rules. The Rock, Ninja Mack, one-on-one, the Unholy Alliance versus the Ladies of Lucha.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from cyberspace, he is the flyest wrestler in the galaxy, Razorwyng.
And appropriate enough for a high-speed rules match, it might be the fastest rundown of a card I've ever done. I'm surprised you got to see any of that. Anyway, Razorwyng, who was partially trained by freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy back in the Chikara Wrestle Factory. I know, kind of blurring the lines of the kayfabe there, but this is essentially a master versus student match, even though the man that Orange Cassidy is now, not the same man that trained this high-flying, flyest wrestler in the galaxy. Bang the gong, we are on. And starting off with the Razorwyng, we've seen this so many times in high-speed rules matches. They go for the best move they've got, but no, a great counter by Orange Cassidy, a move that in history was never kicked out of. It can, however, be countered. Irish whip off of the over the top rope. Remember, down on the floor, there will be no count out here, and the match will continue on the floor. You can pin a man on the floor, pin a bird on the floor, and pin an orange on the floor if you feel like it. Speaking of which, the orange punch. Referee taking a minute to check the shoulders. 1, 2, and that was a bit of slow movement by the referee. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush, the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Our chance for both these guys. A small package driver there. And a standing shooting star press by the flyest wrestler in the galaxy, the Razorwyng. I believe actually the last of the Cyberhawks, still using a variant of that gimmick. And another standing star on the outside. And again, 5-minute time limit, no time call. Even if you have the skill, the experience as a wrestler to keep the time in your head, you realize you don't have a lot of it. So you're going to go bang, 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 bang in order to get through this. So hopefully pick up a quick win or at least avoid the double loss. Unique in the Animated Wrestling League, a tie is a loss. As I said, first of 2 high-speed rules matches tonight, we're going to see another Chikara veteran, Shynron, versus AWL original Hiroyuki Shota a little bit later tonight in high-speed rules matches. I don't know what the hell that was, but it worked. Was that an orange punch? 1, 2, 3. Well, I think it was, and I think it worked. As Orange Cassidy, the world's most efficient professional wrestler, picks up the win. Yeah, that was a good old-fashioned orange punch. Just at a weird angle there for a second. Picks up the win, walks out.
Here is our winner, the wrestling queen, Cassidy.
Our visitor from All Elite Wrestling. He doesn't represent, he represents, you know, whatever, but visiting us from AEW. We have not seen the leader of Monster Union since the season finale, since she was attacked and given the Lycanthra bomb by Wild Thing. Hopefully we'll get some answers from the monsters tonight.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Hiroyuki and Kidd-AWL. A tag team combination of the Lethal Lycanthrope, Wild Thing, and Musume, Monster Union.
Well, where the hell is he? Okay, bit of a restructuring of the organization it looks like here. This mystery leader looks like he's going to form a men's tag team with Hiroyuki. King Akira apparently now the designated singles division participant. And just like tonight, it's going to be Wild Thing and Musume in the Joshi Tag Team Division. Of course, Musume sneaking in here like a cat out of the shadows, awaiting the challenge.
And their opponents, taking over to the ring, the tag team combination of Joya and Lucha. Together they are the Ladies of Lucha.
And the Ladies of Lucha at the moment are the third rank in the AWL Best 4. So that rank on the line here tonight against an unranked tag team. They're a registered tag team, but they're not actually ranked in the division at the moment. Musume, as per usual, going to be starting off for Monster Union's Unholy Alliance. Cats and dogs wrestling together, it's mad hysteria, folks. Take a look at the win-loss records coming into this. Let's see. The Ladies of Lucha coming into this 1-1, coming out of the Forge the 4 tournament. Musume and Wild Thing, the Unholy Alliance, this is their first tag team match of the season. So they are at 0-0. That will not be the truth by the end of the night, one way or the other. Unless we go to a 15-minute time limit draw, of course. Standard AWL rules, draws are a push, nobody wins, nobody loses. In the Animated Wrestling League, wins and losses are everything, and we do insist that you actually win your match. Draws almost never benefit anybody. Arm wrench by Joya, allowing her to make the tag to Lupe Peligro, former AWL Joshi champion in her own right. Former tag team champion as well. In fact, the most recent former tag team champions are Ladies of Lucha. I understand they too are on a bit of a recruiting drive this season, looking to rebound from a not horribly great performance last year. Or last season, I should say, earlier this year. Musume in now. And Musume flying around the ropes like a cat flying up your bookshelves. Collar and elbow tie-up here. Interesting words from Hiroyuki, who's long been the field commander of the Monster Union. The manipulator, that witch, mysterious witch in the plague mask, attacked by Wild Thing at the season finale last season after Wild Thing lost the Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Championship title, which will be on the line tonight in the main event. We now know the manipulator is gone. She's been eliminated from the faction that she founded. At least we think that's how it happened. Monster Union, not exactly forthcoming on a lot of information, though. Hiroyuki has been getting pretty talkative lately. Claims of a new leader. So we now know it's going to be two tag teams, the Mystery Leader and Hiroyuki. Nekamusume and Wild Thing, and that the man from the sands of time, King Akira, you see pacing like a caged tiger in the background there. Do they have tigers in Egypt? I don't know. He's going to be the singles competitor for the team, and that could be a serious horse in the AWL Grand Championship division. Elbow strike by Wild Thing, the lethal lycanthrope, throwing herself into the battle, but not being able to put... Oh, there we go, Jewel Cutter! There's the Jewel Cutter by Joya for the 1, 2, the literal Jewel of Lucha Libre, with a pearlescent set of ring gear, if you will. Hits the Jewel Cutter, but not able to get that final and fatal 3 count before Nekamusume could break things up. Tag is made. Lupe Peligro, the knockout queen. Pinfall submission or a knockout, which we define as a TKO. The referee decides you cannot continue or you are not intelligently defending yourself. Pentabreaker, trying to dislocate the front paw of Wild Thing. A tag is made as Joya enters the fray again and looking for the Diamond Deflosion, but it's countered into an inverted DDT, almost a Scorpion Death Drop by Wild Thing, who makes the tag. Wild Thing, Nekamusume, they are very different in terms of not only their stature, but their wrestling style. What we call an odd couple tag team, so every tag completely changes the complexion of the match. The two luchadoras, while they have their individualities, they're still both high-flying lucha libre artists. So while they're more of a bookend tag team, it's two completely different strategies, completely different styles, and as they say, styles make matches. Tag is made back in the Wild Thing. Joya, no way she saw the tag, doesn't know what she's up against. She realizes it now, hits the dropkick, trying to take the larger woman off of her feet, dives into a desperation cover, which I think Joya knew was not going to work. But sometimes you have to make your opponent use up as much energy as possible. And forcing them to kick out, to throw you off of them, is a great way to do it.
5 minutes elapsed. 10 remain.
Third of the way through the time limit now. Looking for the Lycanthra Bomb. Isatsuwaza, can she get her up? Yes, she can. Isatsuwaza. Lycanthra Bomb! 1. Breakup that would have absolutely been 3. Joya has to run to the rope. She's still the legal fighter here, but she is on the ropes. The referee has lost control of this. 1 in, 1 out. That's what we need here. The 20 count begins on the outside. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush from famous Baba Ganoush Wrestling Family with the call. Big splash. No water in the pool. 9 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Joya checks on her partner, but that allows Wild Thing to get back to her feet. Referee watching all of the action. If the two guys in the back there decide to get physically involved, that will be the end of the match, and it'll be a victory for the ladies of Lucha. Up against those bike racks now that we use as crowd barricades. That's solid metal, where there's a cloth slipcover over it to look good on YouTube. Nekamusume with her highly educated back paws. Sling Blade by Joya as an answer to it. About 8.5 left. German suplex, nails it. This first match of the regular season, and it's not Lady of Lucha's first match of the year, of the season, I should say, but this season premiere, this is so important when you're looking for setting a tone, making a statement, trying to get that all-important, much as I hate to talk about it, momentum in professional wrestling. A win tonight is going to make either of these factions look like they're ready to conquer the world this season. And a furious flurry of offense, and the referee says no intelligent defense. Joya is out. Hebitsuka is celebrating, or at least looking on approvingly on the outside. Lycanthra Bomb. Joya was very much the target tonight, and that was good strategy as it results in a victory for Monster Union.
Here are your winners, Monster Union!
They move up to 1-0. The ladies of Lucha down to 1-2, and their third place rank in the best four, that's gone. We'll have to wait for an update from the commissioner, but the ladies of Lucha will be lucky if they're still in the top ranks. Singles action next. Returning from Best of the Super Juniors, it's Ninja Mack versus AWL Original, The Rock. Check the spelling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way from the Tales of Sinbad,
The Rock, looking to start a new season. Ever since losing his tag team partner about a year ago to Botchamania, he has struggled in the singles ranks. But it's a new season, it's a new opportunity. However, unlike the tag teams, the singles records do not reset with the turning of the season. So The Rock enters this match with a career record of 29 wins and 25 losses, putting him at a ratio of +4. And I will say most of those wins and most of those losses coming in tag team action. He is a former AWL Canadian National Champion, the 2nd Canadian National Champion, the 11th Canadian National Champion. Project Titan defends the belt tonight in the main event. Look forward to that. Or, skip ahead in the timestamps down below if you want to get straight to that. THE, ROC, the mythical bird from Tales Around the World, flying high. Some believed to be the god of all flying things. One hell of a name to take for yourself as a professional fighter.
And his opponent, making his way from a village outside Houston, Texas, Ninja Mack.
Ninja Mack, one of the many outsiders that we have here in AWL Strong and Free. Recently, most notably associated with Pro Wrestling Noah over in Japan. He is here after an appearance in the Best of the Super Juniors tournament for Shinihon Puroretsu. This is his 6th match in the league. He has 2 wins and 3 losses under that very red belt of his. The man who defines the TV Tropes page acrobatic, incredibly agile and athletic for a man of his size and shape. 2 very different physiques here, 2 very different wrestling styles. Bang the gong, we are on. And immediately, Ninja Mack dodges the first attack, dodges the Tachiai. Still looking for our first real contact of the match, and it goes to The Rock with a belly-to-belly overhead release throw. Now trying to press the physical advantage over Ninja Mack. Ninja Mack's used to fighting people above his weight class, so he does usually compete in the lower weight class in Noah. Is that cruiserweight, junior heavyweight, light heavyweight? I don't actually know what they call it. The Rock. If you know what Noah calls their junior division, let me know. And swinging around now into a simple sleeper hold. This is where the height advantage gives you a lot of extra leverage. Actually, no, it's the other way around. You have less leverage, and that's actually why Ninja Mack was able to escape. Sorry, I'm getting my wrestling trivia mixed up at the moment. Duck under. High. Lariato for the 1, 2. Oh, nasty looking DDT from THE ROC. A straightforward professional wrestler. Finishing move, the spell check. And he also likes the Kitabito no Moon Saruto. He's been the anchor of teams in the past. Thrust kick by Ninja Mack. Running corkscrew shooting star press. Unbelievable. And now Ninja Mack looking to make some distance. 630. Virtually all the way across that 20 by 20 foot ring, and it is only good for a 2 count about 2 minutes into the match. Multiple double stomps straight to the spine, trying to knock the wind out of the diaphragm of the Rock. Both men looking to once again set the pace for the season. You win on the season premiere, you're more likely to get booked for next week's AWL 82 episode. And if you win there, you're going to get booked on the next show. You win there, you're going to get booked on the next show. And you're going to work your way up to the AWL Best 4 and maybe even a match for the AWL Grand Championship. Ninja Mack gonna fly, step up, over the top rope, down to the floor. Changing levels, the Ninja, not traditionally combatants. They were spies, they were assassins. When they had to fight, it was a last-ditch attempt, and it was a prelude to a quick escape. Ninja Mack taking that ancient philosophy and turning it on its head as he competes in the Animated Wrestling League. Swing and a miss, going for the vertical suplex. No! Hangs his opponent, using the environment to his advantage, running knee lift. And The Rock may have been knocked loopy by that. 20 count on the outside, remember in the Animated Wrestling League, plenty of time for these men to settle their business before they return to the squared circle. You cannot win the match on the outside, of course. 7. Swing. Oh, what has he got here? Some kind of a wrist lock. Long way to get out of a wrist lock and a long way to get to an arm drag, but it works. And another running knee clocks The Rock right in the cranium, knocking that ridiculous haircut off of his head, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, maybe Ninja Mack has a terrible haircut and that's why he wears the mask, but, yeah. And stomp. 6 minutes remaining here. At the 12, collar and elbow, reversal. And, oh! Arm breaker, 13. The referee's count now becoming significant. A series of strikes leading to a good old-fashioned professional wrestling DDT. I love when wrestlers mix different styles of combat to form their own Kuroretsu. 16 now. Time is running out. Somebody, or preferably both men, need to get back in the ring. You don't have time for this, Ninja Mack. Get in the ring. 17. They're not interested. These two are just going to fight until they're done. Vertical suplex. 18, get back in the ring, you idiots! Oh, face first. Ninja Mack got to be out after that. The Rock back in at 19. Ninja, no, The Rock returns to the outside. That's going to reset the count. The Rock wants this to be an all-arena brawl. And after what seems like an eternity, both men return to that 20 by 20 foot AWL ring. The fans approving. They want to see this fight inside the crucible of combat known as the professional wrestling ring. For the 1, 2, shoulder up. Just before the final and fatal 3 count. Chant for both these guys, and I do not blame the people here. Shoulder tackle. And The Rock looking to end this with a little spell check. Usatsuwaza, spell check, ROC-BOTTOM for the 1, 2, 3. And that is The Rock's 30th career win in the league. Ninja Mack drops down to 2 and 4. Unlucky tonight.
is over there. Shota!
He is back. He is rededicated to the singles division of the Animated Wrestling League. One of many new forces trying to enter the top division of the AWL in season 23. Coming up next, a high-speed rules bout between two guys who should be excellent at this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under high-speed rules. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Flying Yuki, Hiroyuki, Shota.
We've already gone over the rules of the high-speed match in the Animated Wrestling League, 5-minute time limit. The ropes do not matter. Falls count anywhere, there's no count out. Disqualification still in effect, but most importantly, a loss is a loss. A tie is a loss. In high-speed rules, only a win is a win. Hiroyuki Shota, another man looking to set the pace for the season tonight. And he's, unfortunately for him, drawn one of the best high flyers in, I would argue, the history of professional wrestling.
Shynron, we call him the Spirit Dragon. Hit you with the Spirit Bomb and have him all.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron.
The high-speed rules match, while it's not exclusive to wrestlers who practice the high-flying style, it certainly favors such matches. And women, there's no reason women can't do the high-speed rules match as well. And Shynron, the master of motion, the man who files physics textbooks under fiction in his home library, absolutely a threat in a contest like this. 5 minutes, no time calls, bang the gong, and we will be on. Interesting, almost a slow start here. Irish whip. Over the top rope, down to the floor, taking this outside early, maybe being inspired by Ninja Mack and The Rock a moment ago. Up, down, all around, burning down the house is Shynron. Homage to early aspects of his career for the 1, 2. That could have been it. That could have been all right there. Okay, less than exactly 30 seconds in, and we've got a Fight Forever chant. The AWL fans generous tonight. Is the season premiere. We are looking for the best of the best in AWL home tie, and we still have our main event for the AWL Canadian National Championship. It may be the newest title in the AWL, but it is no less prestigious than the other contenders' belts. It will be the first defense of Project Titan going into this Poison Rana springboard. And I love how these really good high flyers, like the Flying Yuki, Hiroyuki Shota, they won't go to the top rope when they don't have to. They don't think they need to. They'll bounce off of the bottom rope and do things that most ordinary people couldn't do from the top. Poison Rana, you got to get up on the shoulders of your opponent to make that work. And Hiroyuki Shota able to do that. And both these men, about the same size. I think Hiroyuki Shota might be a couple of centimeters taller, but that's about it. Beautiful head scissors, Huracan Rana there from Hiroyuki Shota, erstwhile of Zaidan J. Frankly, I think he got out of that group at the best possible time. Forced to flee the country of Japan, came here to Canada to continue his career in the league. The AWL commissioner welcomed him to the roster with open arms. High, high, high! Cross body block. With about 3 minutes on the clock. 1, 2. Kick out before the final and fatal 3 counts. And now another both these guys chant. I love this. And, oh, nasty looking DDT, springs right back to his feet. No wasted time, no wasted motion from the Master of Motion. And 450 splash. That is a basic move for the Spirit Dragon. Shynron, standing star, a little more as usual, milieu. For 2 minutes and change here. Hey, we're in Canada. I got to do a little bit of French. Parlez-vous français? Non. Stalking his prey, the dragon striking from the skies. Oh! Twisting tornado into the arm drag. There are no rope breaks in this situation, of course. Going up, and another 450 splash. Hooks the leg. Notice how the back leg bounced off the ropes? That does not matter. Plane of the ropes broken doesn't matter under this rule set. And again, Shynron going up top. And he's thinking this time, finish him off. Double dragon, the double moonsault. An extremely dangerous maneuver for the attacker. 1, 2. And in a rare situation, not the 1, 2, 3 for the Spirit Dragon Shynron, who actually has one of the best win-loss records in the league. He is at 44 and 29 coming into this match. 44 and 29 to Shynron, that puts him at plus 15. Hiroyuki, Shota, 22 and 37. Mirror records here, minus 15. Faces, plus 15. Danger Zone, faces, Oshogatsu Taikai. And right now, these two are fighting dead even with each other with less than a minute. Less than a minute to go. No time calls for the wrestlers, no time calls for me either. They've got to keep the time in their head. A basic skill to professional wrestlers, but a lot of guys, especially in the heat of combat, don't have that, or they start to rely on time calls like we have in New Japan and we have here. Running in, back elbow, splash. Looking for this. I've seen him do this from the bottom rope. Remember what I said earlier? This is what the 450. You know anyone else who does a 450 from the bottom rope? Shynron, one of the best in the world, now punting his way across the ring. Elbow drop across the inside of the elbow. Give the inside of your own elbow a little bit of a tap. There's a lot of nerves in there. You can do a lot of damage. And so, there's only like 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3. This is going to be a tie. 2, 1. Time's up. Shynron goes to the top rope. He hears the bell. And they're both out. A loss for both. And we have up next Rank on the Line, semi-final of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and Rank is on the line. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, accompanied by the Technical Wizard Ring Masters. He is one half of the New Classic. And the number 2 rank in the AWL Best 4, the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix.
There's a big difference between number 2 and number 3. While traditionally, the number 1 rank is the presumptive number 1 contender. Anybody from the Best 4 can challenge for the title of that division, in this case the AWL Grand Championship. But priority is given to seniority. And what I have to agree is a meritocracy. Win the match, move up in rank. Lose a match to a lower ranked wrestler, move down in rank.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from St. Mark's Place, representing All Elite Wrestling, the Cold-Hearted Handsome Devil, and number 3 rank in the AWL Best 4. This is
Hook is here in the Animated Wrestling League, getting back into ring shape after that nasty burn to the face from the Wizard, the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. He's hoping that a top run here in the Animated Wrestling League will help him escape the Jericho mid-card vortex. As the cold-hearted handsome devil looking to spread his wings and fly, the son of a suplex master versus the top suplex specialist in the world today. This is going to be a match everybody's going to want to see. Suplex versus suplex, wrestling versus lacrosse, the training of Mack Classic versus the training of the Tasmaniac. Chop, drop kick. Now Hook is known for his throws and his suplexes, of course, but he loves going for that red rum finish, that inherited submission hold of his. And look at this! Boom! First suplex of the match, and it's thrown against the suplex master Sammy Nix. Standard AWL rules apply. 20 count on the outside, rope breaks legal, countouts possible. Hammerlock into an exploder. Would have held for a bridge had they been inside the ring there, and that could have been the end of the match right there for the cold-hearted Handsome Devil. Now, if you were watching at the Season 22 finale, we had our Outsiders Battle Royal in a Fight for 4 match, giving the winner an opportunity to compete in the top ranks of the AWL singles division, and it was Hook who came out on top of that 8-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal. The suplex master Sammy Nix earning his position here by virtue of literal decades of hard work. Sammy Nix, a member of the 100 Win Club, going in and out of the ring to reset the count. Not that I think it's going to matter. Sammy Nix coming into this match, 108 wins in his AWL career, 100 Win Club, 84 losses, making him plus 24. Oh, look at this. Oh, a little bit of extra oomph on that one. Hook comes into this on the positive side of the ledger, 3-6. And there's that classic claw. We've seen the Von Erich variation rising over in Ring of Honor lately. Two Von Erich family members, the reigning ROH 6-man tag team champions. And of course it was Mack Classic, the inventor of that move, that taught it to Fritz Von Erich once upon a time. He called that the classic, he called that the Iron Claw. He never quite got it right, according to Mack Classic Sr. And there's the Red Rum! Red Rum, just like the guy in TNA 100 years ago. It's murder spelled backwards, and you need a rope break to save your life in that situation. And this is where Mack Classic student Sammy Nix is in a bit of trouble. And, oh, a front throw this time. And it looked like Sammy braced himself for the suplex. He didn't get it. Now you're going to get an exploder hookplex. Tazplex, hookplex, suplex, suplex, call it whatever the hell you like. It hurts on the way down. This is all to move up one rank in the best 4. 1, 2, 3. And that is exactly what has happened. Hook jumps from number 2 to number 3. Presumptively now, he will face the winner. He will face the winner of Tiger Mask 2 and Will Ospreay. Oban Nanza. We will have the AWL Grand Championship on the line. Tiger Mask 2 to challenge. It looks like Hook now right behind him. Congratulations to the cold-hearted and still, despite the fireball, very handsome debut. Main event time and the Canadian debut, the Strong and Free debut of Lady Smooth.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission and knockout to decide the winners, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Championship.
It is time to burn it down till the ashes fill the skies. Like every New Japan faction, this has been pretty much, with one notable exception, a sausage party, a men's-only faction, the United Empire, Will Ospreay, getting with the 20th century, the 21st century, deciding, no, we need to expand that, bringing in those 2 women, Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd, who will be making the challenge for the title tonight, and her longtime tag team partner, Emily Nagasaki, we found out last week, just a few days ago, I should say, well, actually both those statements are true, that Will Ospreay has reorganized the faction, bringing UK Gen 2 to Canada alongside Aussie Open. Like Babe Ruth pointing his bat at the outfield. Like the legendary run hands across stomach, me want title belt gesture. Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd, holding up the belt she hasn't even won yet. A statement of confidence going into this. And while they were successful in tag team action, winning the Forge to Forward tournament, the #1 contenders to the Black Tigers and the AWL Joshi Tag Team titles, Jessica Kidd looking to pick up the Canadian National Championship for the very first time in her career, first time she's had the opportunity. And this would incidentally, if Jessica Kidd can pick up a win tonight, become the champion, she will become the second ever AWL Joshi Division Grand Slam champion. She has held the AWL Joshi Championship, she has held the AWL Joshi Tag Team Championship, and she has held the AWL Intercontinental Championship, the Contenders title, over in AWL Hontai, a fourth championship here in AWL Strong and 3, the Canadian National title. That would make her, that's the big four, Grand Slam champion. There is only one Grand Slam champion in the league at the moment in the Joshi division, and that is the winner of the Natsu Taikai to pick up her fourth accolade, and that is, of course, the reigning everything champion, Black Tiger Queen. Will Jessica Kidd breathe the rarefied air tonight? She's gonna have to tackle a Titan in order to do so. Aussie Open standing as seconds in backup alongside Emily Nagasaki here. But this is one-on-one in the green of the United Empire. Looking pretty good, I must say, on Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd. Meanwhile, Project Titan wearing that Canadian National Championship belt alongside the mad scientist of professional wrestling, the diabolical Dr. Jigoku. Looking to take one of his creations to the next level. Claim the AWL Joshi Championship. Project Titan comes into this match, incidentally, on the positive side of the record. 14 wins, 8 losses, ratio of +6. Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd, also on the positive side, but not quite as well. Has a lot more experience. 33 wins and 30 losses, ratio of +3 for the mistress of the world of sport style, the ambassador of the world of sport. Now, the last time Jessica Kidd held a contender's title, she defended it only under World of Sport rules. Will she do the same with the Canadian Championship? I may be putting the cart before the horse here. Or given Dr. Jigoku's tendency towards the mechanical, putting the cart before the horsepower. So that could make things very interesting around here. It's the newest regular championship. But a beautiful belt, prestigious, and we now go to ringside for the official introductions for this championship main event.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the United Empire, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd. And her opponent is the reigning and defending MMA Wrestling League Canadian National Champion. Tonight, making her first title defense, accompanied by Dr. Jigoku, representing the Organics. And fighting out of the laboratory, Project Titan. This is an officially sanctioned Canadian National Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Papaganoush in charge.
It's a civic holiday here in Canada, so we are super sold out, super no vacancy for this, the first championship match of the season. Bang the gong, we are on, and a spinning back fist to start us off here. And a bit of a slip up from Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd, now of the United Empire. The troops lined up at ringside. Collar and elbow. Oh, wait a minute. Mark Davis only recently returned from injury. The United Empire has the ring surrounded as an opening salvo by Lady Smooth takes down Project Titan of Dr. Jigoku's Diabolical Augments. First title defense of 5. Remember the rules of the Contender's title. 5 successful title defenses, and you get an automatic shot at the AWL Joshi Championship under the stipulations of your choice. Oh, going for that Guerrero submission, that Guerrero double arm lock. Unfortunately, I think a lot of wrestlers have figured out the counter to that after watching Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd rely on that so much. And that's the difference in styles. Jessica Kidd's going to look for a good hold. Project Titan's just going to hit you until you stop moving. +3 meets +6 in the win-loss record. Swinging scoop slam. You don't see good old-fashioned body slams that much anymore in pro wrestling. I'm very happy that we still have people who are using that here in the Animated Wrestling League, and this could be bad. Oh, wait a minute, counter! Over the top rope, down to the floor, and you gotta think this is going to be to the advantage of the Empire. Not the first Empire-themed stable that UK Gen 2 has been a part of, but certainly the most successful thus far. 20 count on the outside. May as well mention it, Champion's Advantage is in play. Wait a minute, White Knees of Dover connected. Didn't get much of a run-up on that one, though. 1, 2, shoulder up before that final and fatal 3 count to be registered. Jessica Kidd in her Canadian debut, her first match as a member of the AWL Strong and Free roster, looking for the octopus hold, the Manjigatame, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people call it the octopus hold or the flying octopus hold because, well, they know what a manji is. Take a look here, AWL Strong and Free. Going up to the top, this could be very, oh God! A skull-crushing double axe handle off the top rope, down to the floor. Now, neither woman can win it out here, and the title cannot change hands. But this is nasty. Right now, coming into this match, Project Titan, the number... Oh! Playing possum! Project Titan, the number 16 wrestler in this branch of any gender. Jessica Kidd walking in with her 33-30 record, number 19. So these two are right in the middle of the pack as far as the win-loss rankings go. Nasty looking boot there by Lady Smooth. The Augments, generally some of the more powerful entities here in the league. Oh, back elbow. Dr. Jigoku realized... I don't know what Jigoku's doing here. He knows severe fines for intergender violence here in the Animated Wrestling League. And, you know, science costs money. This guy does not get a lot of grants. Just saying it. Mad scientists rarely get grant money. They should, though. We should be teaching and supporting the mad sciences if they are used for noble ends. Plenty of time left, 25 minutes and 30 seconds roughly on the clock. Extended time limit in title matches here in the Animated Wrestling League because we don't want a time limit draw. We want a decisive winner and loser when the championships are on the line. Time limit's so important in professional wrestling, I believe. A lost start in many places. Wait a minute, that's the Titanobomb! Project Titan's own move, the Titanobomb, used against her, and only good for 2, but a massive psychological victory, an incredible show of strength from the not very large Jessica Kidd. White Knees of Dover, that's a knockout! The referee calls that a knockout! White Knees of Dover. Jessica Kidd abandons the cover so she hears her music playing. The bell could ring accidentally, the music doesn't. And we have, in our first episode of the season, a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new Women's Wrestling League Canadian National Champion, Lady Smooth, Jessica Kidd.
Bringing now the 5th championship belt to the United Empire. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been AWL Strong in 3. Next week, we're going to try to figure out who is the new leader of Monster Union. Obonanza coming up as well, but for tonight, korede kumarida.